Here we are with John Gallagher on the Metal Voice.
It's a lie.
Live.
I never touched it.
Gonzo.
It wasn't me at all. Not a chance. Hey, look who just turned up on the street.
Wait a second, it's the rest of the band!
I'm a championship wrestler. Look, I've told you once, I won't tell you again.
Chico Santana, yeah.
It's just a pizza, man.
Apparently. No. Let's scout out somewhere else. See, it's all about the food. It's always all about the food.
So the tour is going good because it's pizza every night, right, guys?
No, we had pizza one night, but that's good enough. We'll move on to something else. We're looking for outer Mongolian snacks, I think, today.
So the tour is going out. You've got a new album coming out. Did you start writing for that yet?
We have a whole bunch of songs together, and hopefully we'll get to go in the studio in January.
Okay, that's the plan.
That's the plan. Yeah.
And Mark was telling me you're going to produce it yourselves.
Yeah, we'll do it the same way we did last time. We'll work with Kevin131, who's awesome. We were incredibly happy with the way the last record turned out. So we just want to take that experience and just push it a bit further, you know.
Yeah. Raven's on tour now. You got to get out there and check them out. How's the tour going so far?
It's going really well.
Any standout dates or?
Yeah, last night in Quebec was really excellent. We played great. The show in Long Island was a lot of fun, and the one in Brooklyn.
And the one in Pennsylvania was the opposite.
Well, the actual play was fine. We had some issues with a sound man who didn't like to put microphones up.
Makes it challenging.
It's more than challenging. It's, you know, we were 2 steps away from being arrested for assault and battery.
And just we're going to throw out we spoke about the DVD last time we interviewed, spoke about the new thing. Just I'm going to throw out a few album covers, just a little anecdote of each. Of course, here's Wiped Out, one of the early ones on Neat Records.
Right. The original cover was a nuclear explosion, which the boss of Neat Records, Neat, said, absolutely not, that's in terrible taste. Of course, then how do you explain Venom?
We got here, the one that did it for North America, I think we're all for one.
That's actually our 3 roadies at the time, John Loudon, Kevin Hunter and Ian Kinnersley. And it took about 400 shots to get the one that had it geometrically almost correct. So they had all the hard work and not us. Other than that, Michael Wagner, Udo Dirk Schneider, it was a killer album, we had a great time.
Stay hard.
Believe it or not, I came up with a cover concept, and our manager said, yeah, and have, instead of the guy's hands, have a girl's hands. So of course the erotic implications were lost on me completely until somebody pointed it out later. But I guess it worked out all for the best.
And now we just want to go, how do we go from young guys from Newcastle to
hairdressers?
Athletic rock.
Well, the idea of this was they were talking about the Packers Back, which is the Green Bay Packers. It was their rallying cry. And wanted this futuristic footballer thing, which didn't really work out that well. And of course these costumes were only ever used on this thing because they were uncomfortable and they looked retarded. This was the apex of hairdressing silliness. And I'm sure if you look in your old photo albums, you'll find photos of yourself that you hate too. So
and lots of span and back to basics.
Shockingly enough, looked like someone we were in business with, even though that was not our intention. But this was a cool album recorded in upstate New York in Utica, where apparently I didn't go, but the guys went to a strip club with the ugliest women you've ever seen.
So maybe some Canadian bands, you just Killer Dwarfs. You ever get a chance to tour with them? Any memories of them or?
Never did. Obviously the typical, you know, Rush, Max Webster. I've got Canadian family. So a funny thing was, I was talking about Rush, Mahogany Rush, and
Frank Marino,
my cousin Brian was like, check out this other band, Rush, they're awesome. So that was way back like 76 or something. There's a band called Cauldron.
Yes.
Played with. They're freaking great.
They're great.
They're good guys too. So they're pretty cool.
They're out of Toronto.
Yeah.
What about Striker, another Canadian band?
I'm not sure if they played with us last time or not.
Michael Wagner produced their last album, Armed to the Teeth.
Awesome. Awesome.
Found it.
Anvil? Anvil? Yeah,
Anvil, of course.
We got Anvil into another.
Friends.
We can't go one show without mentioning Anvil.
Of course not. They're our brothers from way back when. We met those guys in '82. We've been friends ever since, and we're threatening to tour with them at some point. So we'll see what happens. Exciter, yeah. John and Dan, good guys. Alan way back as well.
Right, Alan
yeah,
Johnson,
we met them all. Yeah, absolutely.
Anyway,
see them out doing it.
Raven's on tour. They got to go and eat. They got to get prepped for the show. So we just want everybody to go out there and support these guys when they come to your area and check out their DVD, as we spoke about. New albums coming out. All this. Go and see Raven. They're wild. They're crazy. It's well worth the money.
Everything he said.
Yeah.